Test.
Guys, that was fantastic. You were scared of that. That was fun. So if everybody didn't really understand what happened, you all know the real reasoning between that means it means a mooring break. So traditionally, when you enter the dock, you're allowed to have bread from the dock. But then you were to go to your cargo and place something in your cargo anytime you feel like. So it was literally the anchor between neighbors when you visited each other. So taking that one and putting it in these fantastic capable hands and having a representation of a feeling, a flavor, a memory, something that just represented you, and then making sure that we can anchor it all the way together. That is how we close off a fantastic read. So thank you so much. I'm going to let it over to Rina, which is basically one of the main reasons why this entire area exists. But the real reason is all of these young people who make it work.
I'm supposed to stand here. Okay. Hi guys! Hi! Have you had a wonderful folkemøde?
Yeah!
And we have been so lucky to have each and every one of you 21 fantastic people coming all the way. Do I dare say all the countries? Yes, I do. I tried to start and I'm not doing it in any alphabetical order. So help me if I make a mistake. But anyway, guys, we love you all the way from Mali, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, South Sudan, and Tanzania. And just the fact that we are able to bring you here and you enriching this place that you all know as Verdensmålenes. The first Danish word really tapped into all the time we had together at the first day, and you promised me you would rehearse it, and now we have been here having these magnificent days together with all you guys being part of making the Danish Democracy Festival a magnificent place where you, as they say, you should listen even more and with even more respect, talk to people with the utmost respect, with those you disagree the most with. And this is what we also have heard, but what we are standing on is actually the most important agenda that the whole world agreed upon back in 2015. Nobody believes that today we will be able to agree on the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, looking at the geopolitical situation we have today. So that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen even more today than we have ever done, and being open and tolerant towards each other and trying to build bridges, just as Jonas said, is happening with this cook-along sustainable sandwich event. It's in order to understand each other, not only through words, appearances will always trick you. You will never know who is behind the sunglasses or the braids or whatever you're wearing hat. But the fact that if you're listening truly and with your heart and tolerance, this is when we can create a better world together. Right, guys? Yeah. And for that, talk is just talk. If you connect through food like this, and that Jonas and his crew and all these magnificent young people who have been working so hard, living in tents that has been drowned out in the youth camp, and all the rest of all those young people here, you have really shown people what you learned in Kenya. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for bringing all what you learned when we were at the Kenyan People's Meeting, cooking there in order to also there try to build bridges through new ways of thinking food. And this is also what you're looking at today. Not recycling food, that sounds a bit weird, but actually always, it's pretty natural, he says. But anyway, Jonas and these young culinary students and those that we have here from the African continent, go into dialogue, see if you can get a bit disturbed in your perception of the world. That is where we can start thinking in new ways and maybe innovate the solutions for tomorrow. So we actually are able to change our behavior, because what we're doing today is not functioning, right? We need really to use each other to get innovative. And this is what is happening here, guys. You have been magnificent all these days. I'm so proud of you. So really,
believe that Uganda can feed the whole world because we have a lot of food. And to make it clear, the reason as why we made this is a food that everyone can afford in Kampala. You know, the United States says that the standard of living should be $1 per day, but you can have this food for less than $1. After half a dollar, you can have a Rolex. We call this a Rolex, not the watch that I'm having, but a Rolex. So when you get to Kampala and you say, I want a Rolex, few people understand the watch, so they will think about this. It is very cheap, it is very sustainable, and it is very tasty, so you will enjoy it. So now, we also have another kind of food. It is called a chikomando. So you will hear chikomando, you think of maybe an army person or something like that. The reason that's why we call it a chikomando is that this food can sustain you for some good time. So you eat it, you want to feel hungry easily. So it can take you for some good days. So that's why we call it a chikomando. It's a food for the army people because it can take you for some good time. So we have eggs, some vegetables, chapati, and then we also have beans and chapati as well. And then we have raw tomato. We call it nyanyamdisi. So that one, we welcome you to enjoy it. Thank you so much.